due to the circumstances we there in a snail pace traffic here. And we use the opportunity to ride and whistle. But an issue what we really and truly never want to discuss publicly is a sporting issue. A kind of, look here, there are very few issues in the public domain where I don't like discussing. Because I pride myself to be able to talk about almost any issue. As long as I understand the dynamics of the issue. But it was something else that motivated me not to get into this issue. Because I think it's so sensitive and a young person involved and it's a family issue. This breakdown in the relationship between Whisper Richards, the young baller we gone up at Chelsea, and his father. And it also involved his mother and his mentor and agent and manager, Craig Butler. Me not stay away from the issue. I mean, I got information and heard things privately, you know, but me never really want to carry come to the public domain. For one, because to verify enough of the things when I hear, and me understand how them kind of relationship go. Things get bitter, things go sour, and people talk a bag of thing. Sometimes in anger and sometimes rife with emotionalism. So, me understand the sensitivity of the situation, so me don't want to avoid it. I want to tell you, to be honest with you, one of the time I take it up on myself, you know, and say me I go try to resolve and be a peacemaker in that issue, you know. Yeah, man. That was the concerted effort to me that try to make behind the scene to get the parties back together. Because I know them things go. Disagreements are going to happen and tempers are going to flare and emotions are going to boil up and man, people are going to fall out. Especially with the dynamics and that situation. So me just say me I try play a peacemaker role and I try to do a mediator thing and try to get them back together. See if we could have solved that problem here. And then we come back and tell us that the problem solved. Everybody will live happily ever after. Anyway, Craig Butler came on my radio show one day recently. And you know we are talking general things. We are talking about football and you know a footballer at Craig World and yeah we are talking about the same transfer of the youth Whisper, the finality of it now and what we expect that kind of discussion there. Leon Bailey doing well in England and him responsible for Leon Bailey career too. I mean the JFF election, everything to do with football. When me and Craig reason and half the year we talk about football like that. But there's a call-in segment of the show now and I call in and ask the question about the relationship between Craig and Whisper father and between Whisper and him father. Can of worms open up now because I never really ever go there now. Because as me tell you, so I know the information, I get some information about the relationship and some of the things where the accusations and allegations and me would try to stay away from it. For the wider good of the youth and in future, you know. Anyway, when the caller raise it now, Craig respond. You know, him kind of take a deep breath and then him go in it and start him tirade and talk. Make some allegations about, you know, the youth father and as to why the relationship so pointing the fingers of blame over this. See? Obviously, you know, the father either listen to the show. And some other parties connected to the father either listen to the show. So one of them reach out to me after the show and say, yo, some of them allegations they will make about the youth, father, the youth. And so it go on, you know, it's good if you get the other side of the party. All along in that process, you know, me never talk to the senior Richards yet, you know. So one of them man will reach out to me and say some of the things they say. No accurate. Give me him number. I'm going to call him. After a while now, when me and him are reason now, he must say, well, he must deny the thing them way that were being said about him. And him going to film detail and the truth, and Craig give film detail and the truth on the show. Me know we want delve in it now. Because some of the accusations them, you know, as to why this relationship sour. Him say the relationship sour when the youth get successful and it look like that. The other, Craig has said the relationship sour because the father did want to go one direction with the youth in terms of future, and him as a manager and the football boss did want to take the youth in another direction. And as a result it caused a tug of war of ideology and it caused a breakdown. So me ask what caused the breakdown with the youth? Because this is a big people problem that now. How do you get involved now? Whatever happened though, but what me I say to the people, it's sad. As you notice, me reluctantly even want to talk about it. But having gone now to the level now where we talk to both parties now, we realize how far apart they are. And my thoughts and attempts at reconciliation, it not going to happen right now. The thing too hot and bitter right now. And to me, it is very sad and unfortunate. Because this is a 18-year-old youth, you know, get a big break in the world of professional football, you know. It's the kind of moment that very few people from this part of the world enjoy, you know. And of course, this is a father that was there in the youth life of facilitating early development in the game of football, especially when it comes to football. He was right there. He used to carry the youth for training, he used to do with the youth when he play matches and all of them something. So if you see it reach to a level now, I'm not telling you, I'm not taking no side, you know, I don't know who right and who wrong in the dispute, you know. Me suspect say both parties culpable to a certain extent for the breakdown. You know, we tribal in Jamaica, some people are going to take that side there and some people are going to take that side there. But we think it's so bitter and wicked and sad. And with the kind of potential where this youth have, with the kind of success, you don't want a youth and him father depend the kind of bitter terms there, heading in that phase of life here. Regardless of what happens, you know. And to the allegations when we are here happen, are things where people can live through. A regular family dispute, regular father-son dispute, regular teenage parent dispute. Anybody where grew up a teenager know that the phase where them go through when them get rebellious and them are move from the point now where them totally servile and submissive to your orders to the point now where them approach adulthood and them feel like say boy them remove the shackles of authority now and them are big people now and express themselves now. Everybody we grew up youth and amongst youth know the kind of explosive potential for that kind of period of the life of the youth. So I just think it was sad. I just think the big people in the room for try to sort it out. Yeah. And we don't know, we kind of sorry it come to the public for the way it come. It is so bitter. It's not a lot of things sad in the Maverick like this, you know, man. But it just, because you are people. You see another period there, me I'm to realize how precious and fickle life is to you. And you have to know, say, there's a thing about us as human beings, you see, where we wait until things pass the worst before we address it. You get me, I say? We wait till people are dead before we say, boy, you know somebody love your person, yeah. Yeah, we have this notorious practice in Jamaica, you know. Where like people are cry out for help when they're alive. And nobody now pay them no mind. But when them dead, people spend millions to come at them funeral. That's something we don't understand in Jamaica. You get me, I said to you? And we just feel like anytime we see a family dispute like this, especially one where involve my passion of football and a youth make it big on the international stage, potentially. When everybody's supposed to enjoy the moment and enjoy the ride and enjoy the experience. Underbelly of bitterness. Bitterness. We don't have a solution right now. We tell you some pray a solution. But we can't find a solution. Because when we talk to both parties, see me I try to put them together, but trying to put them together, you get a harder pushback. Anyway, we don't give up, you know. I got to go and consult with both parties. And somebody suggests a strategy, say, leave the youth outside for a moment. Because India, England are concentrate on him football career. But try to get the two big men them to sit down in the room. Sit down in the room and talk out them differences. Me can tell you now. Me try it. You better me go try to get Netanyahu and Hamas to sit down at one table. Easier, we go try to do that. That is how explosive the situation is. Anyway, Maverick out for the time being, you know. Sad situation though, you know, but me not give up, you know. Me not give up. Me not. The goodness in my heart want that situation to resolve itself. Want the youth and him father reconcile them differences, and get together. That not bad. I can't something bad that. A blood, you know. Sure. Anyway, Maverick out for the time being. Yeah, me up on a standstill. Yeah. I talk for 11 minutes and me move about 50 yards. Work it out. Maverick out.